Hi, Internet. I'm John Appleseed. Thanks for watching Stop and Think Puzzles today. Let's take a look at today's Los Angeles Times crossword puzzle. The constructor is Margie Stevenson, and the editor is Patty Verrill. One across, home of SD and the OC. Maybe I'm influenced by the fact this is Los Angeles Times website I'm doing this on, but maybe it's Southern California. I think SD is San Diego, and the OC is Orange County. Both of those would be in SoCal, Southern California. 13 across, blank myrtle. Crepe myrtle is a kind of tree, isn't it? I think, or is it some kind of climbing ivy? Uh-oh, there goes the... And we are back. The air conditioning is turned off, and we're back in the puzzle. One down, rapscallions. Maybe that's scamps. Two down, like Scrooge. Not sure. Three down, flora. That's tricky to transplant. Don't know. Four down, garden pest eaten by hoverfly larvae. I don't know what hoverfly larvae are, but aphid is a garden pest. Let's try that. Five down, 2022 World Cup Golden Ball winner. Leo Messi. 16 across, dried poblano. Is that an ancho pepper? I've seen ancho pepper on menus before. I don't know that it's dried poblano, but it seems to fit. 19 across, a zero stress period. If this were an M. Modest proposal. Don't know. And 27 across, part of 61 across. Is Scrooge ornery, maybe? That's a name or a word I remember from my youth where it was pronounced ornery. I never knew how it was spelled until I was probably in my 20s. I don't know what three down is. Me time. I'm going to take some me time and get away from all this stress. Okay, Messi is obviously a well-known soccer player, especially here in South Florida. So I'm going to try Leo Messi. Cacti. Is crepe myrtle spelled with an A? Maybe cactus is a flora that's tricky to transplant, and 27 across, part of 61 across. I guess I'll have to look at that now. 61 across, pre-Sierra Mac platform. So some kind of operating system, but I don't know what it is. System would fit. I'm just going to take this Y out. I want to come back and look at that before I submit the puzzle, as it were. 6 across, Cardinals group. That could be National Football League or MLB, Major League Baseball. 6 down, power blank. Don't know. 7 down, Rome landmark. A couple things that could be. 8 down, writer Mario Vargas. Is it Yosa? Something with a double L. Maybe. Cardinals group, yeah. NFL. MSN rival for 14 across. Could be AOL, maybe America Online. Stellar essay, don't know. 21 across, cyber handle. Moniker. And 22 across, modest proposal, maybe prudent something. Okay, let's go on to this section of the puzzle. 9 across, Hall of Famer Piazza, who caught the ceremonial last pitch at Shea Stadium. I think Mike Piazza played for the Mets. Was he a catcher? Could be. 15 across, country with one of the highest life expectancies in the world. Don't know. 17 across, stellar essay. 9 down, Christmas trio, the Magi, maybe. The three wise men are known as the Magi. 10 down, Big Little Tech release of 2005. Is that when the iPod Nano came out? That would be a big release of some little tech. 11 down, actor pen. Oh, Call pen maybe? 12 down, turn off, to end. Country with one of the highest life expectancies in the world. Don't know. And a stellar essay. Cyber handle. and modest proposal. All right, 24 across. Never gonna happen, laddie. Maybe that's a hint that it's just the word for no in the Scottish dialect, which might be nay. 28 across, use a straw, could be sip. And 29 across, go around. Detour. Let's get some letters for that. 31 across, spotters, confirmation. I see it. If you spot something, you could confirm that by saying, yeah, I see it, I guess. 34 across, can do. Don't know. And 35 across, compliment, a nice thatching job. I guess thatching is what you do to a roof, right? A thatched roof? I'm not sure. Have we looked at these? 30 down, blank things. An Oscar-winning Lanthimos film. Don't know. 25 down, never gonna happen, bud. Never gonna happen, laddie. Never gonna happen, bud. Don't know. And 26 down, repair shop figure. Maybe an estimate from the repair shop. Might be a figure you would get. Can do. I bet. All right, let's look at the second, or the bottom half of the puzzle here. 39 across, eldest Brady boy from the old sitcom, the Brady Bunch. I remember that well. Greg was the oldest boy. 40 across, sea salt. That could be a sailor. Let's come back to that. 41 across, hit Control R. What does that do? That's not a keyboard shortcut I'm familiar with. Does it resize or something? 44 across, little gripe. Don't know. And 45 across, figure on a mountaintop sign. Maybe the altitude might be the figure on a sign on top of a mountain. 39 down, a hurdle for MA hopeful. So if you want a Master of Arts degree, you might take the GRE first to get into grad school. 35 down, get ready to cook. That could be prep. 36 down, many a wedding guest. Don't know. 31 down, who, Othello declares, is most honest. I don't remember that line, but Iago is one of 3 characters I know from Othello. Now I know 4 because there was a crossword answer that told me that Cassio was also a character in that play. I don't remember his role, though. Reboot. What's 36 down? Many a wedding guest. And 48 across, Waste Watchers Organization. So the Environmental Protection Agency might watch over toxic waste, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what that is. What's 21 down? Native Ohioans. Eries, maybe that's a Native American nation in Ohio. L'escrime, equipment. L'escrime is the French word for fencing. So an épée would be fencing swords. So let's try that. 32 down, give it a go. Yeah, that fits. 33 down, yours. Biblically, maybe thine. And 37 down, name in a Beethoven title. He wrote for Elise, didn't he? I think so. 38 down, untaxed investment options. Roth IRAs. Does that fit? That's the key feature of a Roth IRA is that it is not taxed. The contributions are taxed, so when you withdraw from it, it is not taxed. I think I'm getting some nuances wrong there, I'm sure. Blank things and never gonna happen, bud. Compliment a nice thatching job. Praise the roof. Okay, so we got a theme going on here. Raise the roof is a common phrase. If we put a P on front, it might be what you would say to compliment a nice thatched roof. You could praise the roof. Maybe this is rude request, but we put a P on the front and change it to prude request. Prude. Okay, not sure about that. So let's see if that pattern fits when we get to some of these other longer answers. 40 across, sea salt does look like sailor, as I speculated. I'm going to go ahead and put reboot in for what I think Control R might do. And 49 across June celebrants social media posts. I'm not sure about that one yet. 53 across harangue, don't know, and 55 across singer-songwriter Billie blank, maybe Billie Eilish. Let's try that. 42 down blank ski. I don't know. 43 down lure to trap, maybe. 50 down kick to the curb for 1. Don't know. And 51 down crowded. Don't know that. 52 down like a kite. Tailed. Aloft. Maybe a kite might be aloft. What's 45 down? Label founded by Clive Davis. I don't know. 46 down blank of two evils. If if altitude is correct, it could be lesser of two evils would be a phrase. Part of a summer camp uniform, maybe a t-shirt. Okay, so June celebrants social media posts. Bride shares, ride shares. Do we have P at the beginning? Pride shares. Is June Pride Month? I'm not sure about that. 59 across Martini's Vermouth partner. Martini and Rossi is a company that makes alcoholic beverages. 62 across subsequently, after. And 65 across turn on could be start. Okay, I like that corner. Still not quite sure about the theme. 53 across harangue, don't know. 56 across comparison shop at Bevmo. Is that some kind of liquor store? I don't know, maybe that's a Southern California thing. 60 across tackle box supply, worms, baits, lures. 61 across, that's the Pre-Sierra Mac platform. I don't know what it is. 63 across refuse, and 64 across satisfied as expectations. Maybe you met expectations, so they were satisfied. 56 down, degree held by Wilson, but no other U.S. president. Could that be PhD? I'm not sure. 57 down, tuna tartare, topper. What would you put on tuna tartare? I don't know. Many a wedding guest. Blank ski. 54 down, totally gross. Lure. Let's try trap. Kick to the curb. And crowded. And 58 down, telephone number addition might be the extension. Tel and number are abbreviated in the clue, meaning the answer also might be an abbreviation. 61 across. System. Blank system. Sys. If this were a D. Crowded. Dense. Was dense with people. OS X. Mac OS is, or iOS is the Mac platform, isn't it? Carom or idiom, I guess. Kick to the curb is an example of an idiom, a saying, a turn of phrase. Harangue could be a tirade. Comparison shop at Bevmo. Après ski. That's a thing. I'm not quite sure what's going on here in this corner of the puzzle. Let's come back up here to the top and look at these again. Cardinals group. If this were an N, does that fit with power nap? Would fit for 6 down. So let's try National Football League. The Cardinals are a football team. They're also a baseball team with that name. Rome landmark, the forum. Funny thing happened on the way to the forum. If this were an O, If this were an S, cyber handle could be user ID. Yeah, so I think Yosa rings a bell there for Mario Vargas Llosa. Prude remark. A rude remark becomes a prude remark? Or would that be a proposal? Balkan native for 18 down could be Serb. Dried meat snack, 15 down. Jerky would fit there. What's 15 across? Country with one of the highest life expectancies in the world. Maybe that's Japan. And stellar essay. Prose gold, rose gold. I've seen as descriptions for watch bands and so forth. So I guess prose is writing, so prose gold could be a really, really good essay. All right. iPod Nano would fit now for 10 down. I'm more confident about that. Kalpan, I think he was in the Harold and Kumar movies, wasn't he? I think so. Go around, bypass, not detour. Okay, I was off track there. So I'm going to have to take a detour. Never going to happen, bud. Maybe as if. And can do, on it. Poor Things. That sounds like it could be a film. I'm not familiar with that name, but I think that makes sense. Okay, I'm guessing at some of these, but they're informed by the crossing letters, and I think they all make sense. All right, so we've got prude remark, prose gold, praise the roof. So all these seem to begin with P. So I'm going to guess that June is Pride Month. I'm sorry, I don't know exactly when that is. I thought it might be something with a graduation or a June wedding, something like that. But let's try that. If this isn't an O, relatives could be wedding guests. Reload, if you're trying to download something, or Control R reloads it, like reload a web page. Okay, yeah, that might be a common thing you would do. To draw something in, to lure it. All right, and then wine, if Bevmo is some kind of like a total wine and beverage kind of store where you can buy beer and wine, then maybe that's what that is. Après ski, I'm pretty confident about that. That's the what you do after you're skiing. It's the after ski. Après means after in French, so kind of like sitting around the fire and sipping hot buttered rum and whatnot. Okay, I think that all fits. So if this is going to begin with a P, to comparison shop could be to price wine. So rice wine is also a thing. So there we go. I think that does fit. All right. 60 across, tackle block supply. Not worms, not lures. What else would be in a tackle box? Refuse. Let's try PhD for a degree held by Wilson, but no other U.S. president. Again, I'm not confident about that, but I think it makes the most sense of anything I can think of. I guess you could put roe on tuna tartare. Roe, fish eggs. Why ask if shad do it? Way to bring me shad roe. Tackle box supplies. Is there some kind of fishing word that I'm not familiar with here? Hose? Totally gross. Icky? I don't want to get the not quite correct message, so I'm not going to. I'm leaving some squares blank until I'm confident about them. Refuse could be deny. Oh, friends and relations could be wedding guests. All right, yes, and hooks. Fish hooks would be in a tackle box. All right, so I think O finishes the puzzle. Did it finish or not? Oh, and we left this blank. So yeah, I think OSX system is the operating system, and ornery, I'm pretty confident about that. So I think Y finishes the puzzle. Yes, it does. All right, that's good. Okay, my ego took quite a beating from yesterday's New York Times puzzle. And in fact, I did the Friday New York Times and didn't do very well. I ended up solving it, but I guess my ego can't handle posting two kind of embarrassing videos in a row. So that's on me, I guess. But I thought maybe I'd have an easier time with the Los Angeles Times today, so I'll post this one instead. So there we go. That's my vanity at work. In any case, that's not a bad theme. Rose gold becomes prose gold. Rude remark becomes prude remark. I'm still to remark on something isn't necessarily to propose. So that's why I was really confident rude request becomes prude request. But I guess it's remark instead. I'm just not quite sure how that fits. Raise the roof becomes praise the roof. Ride shares and pride shares and rice wine and price wine. Okay, pretty clever. I like those. That's a good puzzle. I'm glad I did that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.